Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear.
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear.
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear.
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.
Men are the problem.
What's up, guys? What's up? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys had a good start to your week. Yeah. How you guys doing? So, we'll have a decent show tonight, I think. Got a few clips on the docket. So if you guys weren't you didn't notice, I haven't watched Kendra G in a little bit because I needed a break. I needed a break from her. Watching all those crazy women, I think on the Kendra G thing, I need a break from that. So, you know, that was enough. But I have a Kendra G tonight, so I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good. How you guys doing? All right, so let's get started. Let's check out this Kendra G video.
Hello.
Is this your first time here?
No, this is my second time.
You have an update?
No updates yet. Like, where's my man, Kendra? Where is my man?
Let me get to know you more. Tell me your name.
My name is Camille. I live in Arizona, but I'm originally from Miami, Florida.
You live in Arizona now, right?
Yes, correct.
And how old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
I work at a law firm. I'm going to law school, and I'm just making money. That's it.
You have any kids?
Yes, I have 3 kids.
How old are your 3 kids?
11, 9, and 17.
All by the same man?
Yes, correct. Mm-hmm.
Girl, that's your man. The man you have 3 kids with.
No, it's not. I've been in 2. I have 2 divorces. Like, Kendra, where's my man? Where is my
Women are unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So you are on Kendra G's show twice. You've been married twice. You're 37. Well, married twice, divorced twice. One man has 3 kids. You have 3 kids with. This is a thing where women think that, you know, they can have an unlimited amount of men. It's like, this is the thing where, honestly, men give women too many chances. So it was fine for you to marry one guy, divorce him, marry another guy, divorce him, have 3 kids by one guy. We'll see, you know, which we'll get more into that. But you did all these level of commitment, yet you couldn't get a long-term relationship out of that. You are a red flag. At 37, you are, 1, hard to deal with. 2, you constantly pick men that you don't want a future with. Yet you have kids with these men. You get married to these men. Yet I cannot understand, why would you do these level of commitment with these men, yet you don't want these men? So other men will see that you are the problem. You are the problem in this equation. Yo, Parasocial, thank you for stopping by, bro. You are the problem. So you don't deserve or qualify for a good man. Now, At 37, with all this baggage, all this history, you are perfect for a situationship. That's it.
The men are gonna say the man that you gave 3 kids to is the man you should have stayed with. That's what the men are gonna say, girl. So you gave somebody 3 kids. Why couldn't y'all work it out?
He's just too much. He's too much.
Then why you give him 3 kids if he's too much?
I don't know. I'm just hard-headed. I didn't listen. I don't know, Kendra. I'm
Hard-headed, not listening. Oh, great. Men love those women. Men love hard-headed women. Men love that. It's like men love the women that don't listen. Parasocial, you missed it because I said that in the beginning. I haven't watched Kendra G in a while because I needed a bit of a break from her. So we're getting it on tonight.
just, I want a new man. Where's my new husband? Where's my third husband at? Please, Kendra.
Okay, when did you get? Okay, you married?
Third husband. This is the thing where this is why a lot of men, especially good men, don't see the value in marriage. It's like it's like for her, it's like, where's my third husband? It's like, seriously? Do you not understand the vows that comes with marriage? To death do us part. You didn't follow that twice. So now you want another man come into that and trust you? Believe in signing up for this? Yeah, sign me up. Lucky number 3. You believe any man see that he's lucky now? You literally proven yourself to be untrustworthy when it comes to marriage. And one of the things that men do not want is divorce. And you have done it twice. So really, you honestly do you haven't proven yourself to be a commitment kind of person.
Married your children's dad.
Yes, correct.
And when did y'all get divorced?
Like 2016.
Okay, and then when did you remarry?
Like 2019, I think.
And you had 3 kids when you got married to this man, right?
Yes, the first one. Yes, correct.
So the second man, you had 3 kids when he married you, right?
No, we didn't have any kids together.
Oh, the first man you had no kids with. You got divorced.
Correct.
Wait a minute, this don't make sense in the timeline.
Right, I know it doesn't. But anyways.
Okay, no, you're not giving right. First of all, how you gonna, here's the deal, ladies, and I love y'all, but you have to be honest, because the more honest you are.
Untrustworthy. And that's something.
Hold on, let me finish. The more honest you are, the more you will understand the type of man that would want to date you back. And when you lie to yourself about yourself, this is why you can't find your man, because you want to be honest with yourself. So you have 3 kids. Are they really all by the same man?
Yes, correct. They are.
And they're not by your first husband?
They're by my first husband. Yes, correct.
So that's why I said when you got married to your second husband, you had 3 kids.
No, well, correct. I have 3 kids in total, yes, but not with the second husband. Only
no,
with
the point I'm trying to make is this second man married you knowing you had 3 kids.
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so
great. Another simp. Another fool that thought it was a good idea to marry a mother of 3. And what did he get? A divorce. This is the thing where I've said this before, where it doesn't make sense for a lot of men, especially good men, to really date single moms. They have proven themselves to be kind of shady, right? They have poor judgment in men. They either they're very questionable with commitment. So, and they come with baggage. This is the thing where the man that would marry her when she had 3 kids as a single mom, she should have treated him like a king. She should, seriously, shouldn't have left him.
okay, and a lot of men will say, "Why'd you leave him?"
Okay, because it just didn't work out. That's all.
How many years were you guys married for?
Like 1.5 years, but we was together for like 3 years in total.
So what didn't work out about it?
I think I was just too desperate for love. I guess you could say so. Like, I didn't do a background check on these men, like a spiritual check, a financial check, a mental check. So I think that's the reason why we broke up. I should have did my due diligence and my homework before I went out there and just got married or just got into another relationship with a man. So,
Okay. All right. So now I think we got clarity. So Camille, how you say your name again, honey?
it's Camille.
Camille. Camille is in Arizona, 37. What's your zodiac?
So she valued relationship, marriage so little that she didn't know these men. This shows how poor judgment and character that this woman has.
sign?
A Leo.
A Leo. You work, so you go to.
You know, this was funny. I had a comment. Yo, Deep Thinker, thank you for stopping by. I had this comment from a follower saying it don't make sense that Kendra G talks about the signs because men don't care. So you asking a woman's sign for men to know is what? I mean, men don't care.
Law school and you work at a law firm?
Yes, correct.
Mom to 3, married twice. Okay. What kind of men are you looking for, Camilla?
Oh, child. Someone I can just basically get along with. A God-fearing man, someone who is a
God-fearing man. I will forever point out the hypocrisy, the red flag in any woman like this, twice divorced, okay? Twice divorced, to ask for a God-fearing man. Because if you believed in your vows, if you believe in the word of God, you wouldn't have easily divorced. And you know why it's easily? Because honestly, she didn't take the time with the next one. That's why it's easy. That's why divorcing for her was easy. That's why I said it's easy. Because if it wasn't easy, she would have made it harder. Okay? She would have made it harder for, you know what, the next marriage, I'm going to be more sure. I'm not going to take divorce lightly. I'm not going to take marriage lightly. But she did. She did. Okay? So that shows how little she cares about God. It's like unbelievable.
a good person, lovable.
Yo, Whiskey, brother, thank you for stopping by, bro.
Someone like off of, like, you remember Good Times, like the show Good Times?
I do.
James.
I was very young.
Yes, that's what type of man I want. A man, just a man.
You want a man like James?
Yes, correct. But not living in the hood, not scratching and surviving.
Okay.
That's a man. A good man. So, but Kendra, where's my man?
You don't deserve a good man. You don't qualify for a good man. You don't. It's just this. See, this is a thing where, why do I say older woman? At 37, she's not young, she's not old, but still, she's lived, a good experience, good amount of life. You don't deserve a good man. You don't qualify for a good man because you've proven you will break up a family, and you will break up with a man that will accept you at your lowest dateable value. She's at her lowest dateable value. 37, 3 kids, okay? A divorcee. That man, the second marriage, accepted her at her lowest dating mark value. And she still left that man. Okay, so this is yeah, 37. I mean, it's old, right? But this is the thing where life experience has made her, it has only made her worse. It hasn't made her a better partner. Dealing with more men hasn't made her a better partner. Because this is the thing where you would think after your first divorce, you would have tried to make the second one better. Now you on you want your third one. Where's the man supposed to trust that shit?
Man, where's my man? Please help me find him. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a lovable person. I'm sweet.
You haven't proven it.
I'm caring.
I think, listen, I like you. I'm a female, but as in hosting this show for 4 years, I have learned a lot about how men look, right? So woman to woman, you know, to me, you're dope. You working.
That's the thing. Where good person or not, I don't think she's a good partner. Right? Let's scratch it up, because this is the thing where I want people to understand. When we talk about women, we're not talking about the human aspect. Men are not talking about the human aspect. Like when I say value, it's not value as a human being. That's the thing where a lot of women maybe get triggered. Oh my God, you talking about I'm low value? You are low value in the dating market. Okay? You are not a good partner for in the dating market. Not about a good person, because I don't give a shit. That doesn't mean nothing, because we can't tell if you're a good person or not. But obviously from your history, it shows that you are a bad partner.
A law firm, you work at a law school. But when a man is looking at a woman, they start with first appearance. Okay, so that's their first thing. It's really everybody's first thing. It's women's first thing too, but men are vocal. They start with first appearance. Then your kids is going to be a factor.
Okay.
So you got to.
Yo, Whiskey. Bro, you are amazing. There are good black women, but they do like astrology. It's very odd. Astrology is not something to base your life around. It's not. I think it's ridiculous. It is. This is a thing where it fools women. I think astrology is something that just makes women very foolish. It's like, oh my God, I'm not gonna date a Leo. I ain't dating a Gemini. What the hell? What does that do with the person? It doesn't. It's foolish. It's ridiculous.
Take that in consideration. Now you do come with 3 kids, and I know you love them dearly, but not every man is going to feel the same. Okay. So you got to find the man that does not mind that you come with 3 children. And listen, there ain't one rule for this shit. But one thing I will say, that a lot of men that are willing to be providers and are looking for wives, they're looking for women a lot of time with no children, because they want to provide for their wife and that foundation. Now, this is not a universal law. I don't want y'all to say that no men don't marry women with kids. That is not what I'm saying. So hear me correct.
Of course. Who says no? Who says there's no? She recently just found a man that would marry a woman with kids. This is the thing. I even said, I've said this before, okay? Women will always have options. Whether she's old, young, pretty, ugly, fat, skinny, kids or no kids, women will always have options. Always. The problem is, will you have the options of the men you want? The men you want. Here's the thing. Out of her own mouth, she found a man that would marry her. But obviously, he wasn't the man that she wants. This is the thing where I said this before. Women always have options. So I will never say, oh, you will never find no man. You will never get a man. You're gonna always be. No. Why people do say that is because you won't find the man you want. Okay? That's the thing. That is the more detailed answer. It's not about, oh, you can't find a man. You will. Women, no matter what status, whatever state of life she is in, she can walk outside the door and she can get a man. Walk outside the door and get a man. But that don't mean that you can walk outside the door and get the man you want. That is the difference. That is the key of that answer. Okay? The problem is, as women make these mistakes, have so many kids, pick so many different shitty partners, get older, they will just lessen their chances of finding the man they want. Okay?
What I'm saying is a common thing I do hear when men are seeking wives, or those are the things that matter. So I think for you, it needs to be probably a man that's like you, have been married before. Like an ex-husband who already got kids, ain't seeking no more kids because he already got kids, and likes being married. Because you've been married twice, so it seems like you like being married.
Yes, I do. I like to cook and clean and cater to my man. I love being submissive.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's keep going. So what are your deal breakers?
Ooh, mm,
This is the thing where supposedly cook and clean means submissive. To be honest, I don't trust women when they say that. I really don't. I do not trust when women say, oh, I like to cook and clean and be submissive. Where's your proof? Where's your proof that you've been like that? You know, we really don't know. It's just a whole lot of talk.
like if he doesn't have any goals, he's still living at home with his mother. He doesn't have basically his shit together by 40. Oops, like by 40. So that's my deal breakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should he look a certain way?
I'm open. I did all the ethnicities.
Okay, so you're open to all ethnicities.
That's correct.
That helps you out because you're not just seeking black men. So
Yeah.
the more options of races, also always the more option of men. So that's a good thing for you.
Right.
What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
Correct. Just he don't have to be super rich, but financially stable.
Financially stable. Okay, financially stable. And let's do the Kendra can.
Okay. Oh, I'm at the gas station. Hold on 1 second. Let me get out the car. So I have to get out the camera.
Okay, let's see you, girl.
Okay, I'll try to.
You got no shorts on, girl. Where you going today in them shorts?
Yes, I
girl?
was like, hello, y'all see me? Okay.
Girl, where you going? Yeah, Arizona is hot. Okay.
Yes, it is hot. Yes.
Okay. All right, where you going in them booty shorts, girl? Okay.
I know. I was working out. I was just up here just working out and just trying to just get out the house and everything. So
Okay.
I mean, body, not bad. I guess I would say a 5 average. Face, I would say a 4. Not that special. See, this is the thing. Not terrible. I think the key is her personality. This is a thing where a lot of women, I think that's the root of the problem. The problem is not women can't find men, is that they can't keep men or attract good men. I think she has a shitty personality. Face is very average at best. Body is okay. You know, she's not, I wouldn't say she's skinny, but she's not like obese or fat. She's a little bit chubby, but that's not a big deal. That's not fine. That's why I say it's average. But yeah, she's just really nothing special. I think, and when your looks are nothing special, pretty average, and your personality, in my opinion, it is below average. Her personality seems below average. At least dating wise, it's below average.
When was your last relationship, Camilla?
ooh, that's a good question.
Parasocial. I mean, this is the thing where, yeah, she's a little bit chunky. I want to say a 2. Okay, I want to say a 2. But I mean, I'm nothing special. I will definitely say nothing special.
Probably like 6 months ago. A serious relationship. Probably about 6 months ago. Yes.
Okay. And you don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I think it's been about 4 months now. 4 or 5 months. Like 4 months.
Whiskey, you are amazing. Women want to be controlled, but will resent a man who lets them. Women wants to be in control, but will resent a man who lets them. I agree. Especially, I think I've been seeing this more and more with these modern day women. Okay, they constantly say, they want leader type men, masculine men, all this shit, but they have the personality that will counteract those men. They have a personality that's aggressive, that's combative, okay? Argumentative, short temper. So really, and the balance, and they still want these men that are in control, that are leadership type men, whatever. Yet they don't have the personality to be with these types of men. So it's a constant battle.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Being on time, being honest, and not sabotaging the relationship. I need to work on those things.
Okay. And why would a man be lucky to be with you?
I think I'm just golden. I think I'm a good person. I think I'm a lovable person. I love to cook. I love to clean. I'm very submissive. I need to learn on how to listen to as well. That's one thing I need to work on. I'm just the cherry on the top. So
See, this is the thing where I question every shit women say. At 37, divorced twice, where's your proof that you're so great? Where's the proof that you're so great? Because this is why I constantly say why I always mention how women's options are so, they have a lot of options. Yet, when you have so much options, yet you can't find a man, you're still struggling later in your life to find a person, there's a red flag in there. A lot of them. Yeah. Nicholas, thank you for stopping by. A rotten cherry. Exactly. What a bum.
She's the cherry on the top. All right. So we got Camilla, Arizona, 37, Leo. Works at a law firm, also in law school. Mom to 3.
And exactly. I'm submissive, but I don't listen. This is the thing where, this is why I say, if you let women talk, they will tell them themselves.
3 kids, married twice, divorced twice, and you do want to get married again.
absolutely correct.
Absolutely. Are you on the Kendra
You do not qualify for marriage. I'm sorry. At least not with a good man.
G Singles dating app?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, so you got to download the dating app, create your profile. You have an iPhone?
Yes.
Go to the App Store, type in Kendra G Singles, create. Assuming you're around lawyers, they have any friends?
Well, yes, they do. It's somebody that is interested in me. He is dropping hints.
What's the problem with him?
I never dated, someone that I work with at a law firm. I never
Well,
dated.
yeah, I don't know if a coworker is a good idea. He's your coworker?
No, he's like, he's more of the,
Don't know.
the CEO.
So the CEO of the law firm wants to date you?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to
Date you? He wants to have sex with you.
date him? Is he not attractive?
Yeah, he is. He's actually attractive. He's an attractive man. Like he's my type.
Does he seriously want to date you, or does he just want to sleep with you?
No, I think he seriously wants to date me. Like he seriously wants to date me.
So a CEO of a law firm wants to date you, which I'm assuming is a man that makes a certain amount of money, and he's handsome, but you don't want to date him.
I know. I just don't want to mix business with pleasure.
Do you work at another law firm?
No, we work at the same law firm all together. Correct.
Well, here's what I will say. I get it. I get it. But why?
I do think she's lying. Now, to be honest, like, this is a thing where I find women, here's the thing, I'm going to be kind. I think when it comes to relationship, women are bottom of the barrel stupid. I'm being kind because I'm not saying women are stupid. I'm just saying when it comes to relationships, women are bottom of the barrel stupid. Only when it comes to men. Okay? Because to be honest, you think a CEO is really wanting to date you. Twice divorced woman with 3 kids. Let's be honest. If that is true, he wants to date you so he can have sex with you. That's it. That's it. He wants to date you to have fun with you until he's done having fun with you. This is the thing where women seem to not grasp, right? They think dating, the guy wanted to, he's sweet talk. This is why women constantly fall for the players, the bad boys, the Pookies, the Ray Rays. Why women become single mothers, why women, have problems with men that lie, because they're stupid when it comes to men who lie. They constantly have blinders on. This is the man, okay? If he's at a certain position, you have to think, why are you so special? Why? Because honestly, if none of the men in your past, who's not even at the level of this man, supposedly a CEO, they couldn't be with you. They couldn't last the test of time. Why is this man wanting to do that? What's so special? What's so different about you than other women? Nothing. Nothing. You are just another body so he can have fun with. Wake up.
Wives, they be done quit that job and get their husband. The guy you got.
And exactly, Nicholas said it. These women, they love to be lied to. Right? They love to be lied to. They think that these men, supposedly these men want to wife you up. They want to be committed to you. They want to, they supposedly love you. They want to treat you like the world. No.
And I'm not telling you what to do, but I will tell you what younger women do. Like, they get in those positions to find their husbands. Okay. They go to colleges to find their husbands. So I'm not telling you what to do. But if you're telling me, if what you're saying is truthful, the CEO of a law firm, which is a very successful man, and you also said he's handsome. That's all I have to go off of. So I don't know the backstory. I don't know if he was once kids. Married, if he got kids. I don't really know a lot. But
he's not married. He's single.
Okay, he's single. I don't know. I understand that you have to respect your job, but that's why sometimes women have great careers and don't get husbands.
To be honest, she's nothing special. Like I said, this man, if he's real, he's only seeing her as a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, correct. Yes, you're absolutely right. I know.
But it's your decision. I do respect the decision. You don't want to mix business with pleasure. That's why I said, is it as serious or is it like he want to have fun with you? Because you don't do nothing with that.
Right. Correct. He's older too. And he's been dropping hints like, let's go get a drink and stuff, or let me take you out to dinner. And I'm like, oh my God, I have other things to do today.
How much older is he?
I think he's about like 10, 15 years older than me. I don't mind. I think the older, the better sometimes.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, it's your decision.
African.
Yeah. This is the thing. These men, that man just sees you as a fun time. But yeah, these women, they just love to be lied to. So, yeah. What do you guys think?
Statistics, and you guys come up with
I don't think this is a thing where, to be honest, I think it's usually some men, they just want to waste their time with women like this, but it is a waste of time. So I got some clips we could react to. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting. So, like I said, I got some clips we could react to. Like my title, okay? This is something that good men need to understand, need to kind of realize. To be honest, women that have so much life experience, right? They've been through a lot, maybe body count, dealt with a lot of men. They become harder to be with. They are jaded, okay? They are aggressive. They are combative. They are annoying. They're just terrible partners. Women like that are terrible partners. And this is where we men need to understand. It's not because, let's say in the situations where men date younger. Men date younger, hoping, okay, that he's not picking a woman that's jaded, that has been through a lot of the world, and now she's just an ass to be with. That's what men are hoping, okay? Balance of probability, he's hoping that if he dates younger, she hasn't been through so many bad experiences that just made her damaged goods, like Nicholas said, okay? And we'll see. We'll see with the clips, the subsequent clips I will have. We'll see what I'm talking about.
It's really hard for me to empathize with men anymore when they come with their issues, with their male issues, or when I bring up women's issues or statistics and you guys come up with when it happens to what, like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what happened to you as a kid. I don't care if you got assaulted in the street. I don't care. Y'all don't care. Why would I care? Y'all clearly don't care about women's rights. So when I bring up any statistics on women and you come up with, well, this happened to me as this happened to me, I don't care. Go somewhere else. Go ask another man. Go cry to another man about that shit. I don't care. Like, when y'all bring up the male loneliness epidemic, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh at y'all. When y'all are like, oh, but men's mental health, they're often, ha, oh, ha, bitch. It's really hard.
This is the thing, right? It's funny when women talk about, let's say, their issues. They will call out if a man like, what is it? What like they will call out when men make it about them. So it is fine when men are talking about their issues, things that happen with men. It's okay for you to talk about, to bring it back to you, right? This is a thing where it seems like it doesn't never make sense. So when you talk about men's issues, why is it okay to now bring it back towards women when you're talking about men? That's the thing. And this is the insanity of it, okay? Men just wants to be heard talking about it. But you have to always make it, oh, what about me? What about me? This is the problem where, let's say in relationships, why men don't talk about their feelings. Because women consistently bring it back to themselves. What about me? What about me? Never just listen. Because here's the thing. Women constantly say it. I just want a person to listen to me. Just listen to me. Yet, it can't be for men. Right? Men, it's like the same treatment can never be for men. This is the insanity. It's like you can, it's like you can say all the shit that happens to women. And men need to listen. Men need to listen. Yet, when men say the shit that happens to men, oh, she has to bring it back to, what about women? Men are terrible. All this shit. It's like, and this is the thing. This is why a lot of men don't give a shit about the things that happen to women. Because let's keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. Fine. You don't give a shit about what happens to men. Men don't give a shit what happens to you. That's the same energy. Because this is the thing where women will constantly, and I've seen women do this consistently, where they will just sit there and listen to women's problems and be sympathetic to it. Give them an ear, a shoulder to cry on. They're not saying shit. Oh, what about this? What about that? No. They are being empathetic, sympathetic to the struggles of women. But when it comes to men, when they talk about their feelings, women consistently turn it around. Either say, what about them? Or like, men are at fault with it. It's like, seriously? It's like, that's the insanity of it. Because why do I say this? Okay? Because counteract this blatant misandry, okay?
Safer place for black women. And I wish I could walk into any room and not be immediately assumed to be like this mean, horrible, terrible person who's plotting against everyone else. And I wish that I was understood immediately. And I wish that I could see myself in every single piece of media that I consume. But that's not the way that life is. And I wish that every single day. And I'm so tired. I'm so tired of being misunderstood as a black woman, for my passion and for my enthusiasm and for my feelings to be misconstrued and perceived as anger, or just relegated as anger, because that's the only kind of acceptable kind of emotion that you have in your mind for me to be able to express. I'm angry. Are you happy? I'm angry. But I'm also sad, and I'm hurt, and I'm pained, and I feel unseen and unappreciated frequently in the environments that we inhabit, and it needs to stop. I know this one video isn't going to change all of your minds, but let it make you think!
Now, why do I watch this rant of hers, right? Why? Because this is the thing. The world doesn't owe you shit. Life does not owe you understanding. Life does not owe you kindness. You do not, that's not a right. That's not a right, okay? But why would I want to show this? Because this is a video that, if you look, I'm not showing it, but if you look in her comment sections, you get mad support. Mad support by other women willingly to listen to her rant. To listen to her, oh, what about me? What about me? I feel this, I feel that. You'll get support. No, I don't know, like no, oh, like this, like, what is it? Nothing to discourage her. You know, it's just about support, love, support, empathy. Okay, pushing her, like agreeing with her, all that shit. But that's the thing. It is fine to listen to women rant. It is okay to listen to women rant about whatever they want to rant about. And you will support her. You will sympathize for her. Men and women. Because let's not lie to it, because we know plenty of feminists, democratic, liberal, simpish men that will support her. Like, oh my God, you go queen. You're amazing. Like, whatever, all this shit. Pandering to her. They will do that. But when a man rants, when a man expresses his feelings and thoughts, it is what reaction does he get? The first one. Laughing at him. Putting him down. Like, no sympathy. No care. And this is the thing. This is the thing where, honestly, I think modern day society has turned women into this. Hateful monsters. Has turned modern day women into hateful monsters. I see it more and more. Because how can you be so sympathetic and loving to a woman that rants about how she feels, whatever it is, yet if a man does it, you either bring it back to what about you? You know, what about me? What about me? Me. What about women? What about women? Or you laugh at it, you put it down. That's the thing. That's the world men live in. Okay. Oh, and I want to say, Whiskey, you are crazy. You are amazing. Just think it's pretty thin young women will be in time be the in time be the pudgy middle-aged women in the previous clip. This is the thing, right? And this is the thing. These women, because they're young, maybe some are good looking, maybe some are fit, whatever, they don't understand the consequences of this way of thinking. This aggressiveness, this combativeness, this, honestly, this anger, these types of personality, you will struggle in the dating scene. Men will see this and just want to have sex with this, but this personality will just seep into who you are as a dating partner, and then you will become only worse as time goes on. You only become, because this is the thing, this is your starting point. You think you get better over time? Women don't. Shit like this, right? Aggressiveness, the overly emotional, they only get worse over time. So when they hit the wall, it just gets worse, and they wonder why they have spent years with nobody, or why they're still struggling in the dating market. So that is the thing with a lot of these women. Yes, and yes, these women are, they're constantly, this is a problem with social media, because there are plus and cons. These are the rhetorics. These are the ideologies that women spew out. Okay? And it affects younger women. It affects next generations. It just makes women worse and worse. So, what do you guys think?
Welcome to the Resistance. Let's get started, shall we?
Okay, here's another one that shows you why women are just getting worse and worse. They are doomed. So this is a clip. It's about a 5-minute clip. So I'm not gonna play it once over and then react to it. I'm going to react to it while we watch. So please excuse me for that. That's what I'm gonna do, because it's a bit of a longer clip. So let's get it started. And this is another reaction. I hope you guys saw the live stream I did a little while ago, where I just showed a whole bunch of angry women after the whole Trump victory. And in subsequent days, subsequent live streams, I'm going to probably do more on those, because those are funny clips. These women are insane. These women are just so off the wall insane. So we'll be doing plenty of those clips. So this is another one. Let's check it out.
Welcome to the Resistance. Let's get started, shall we? So I grew up with Project 2025, Trump's plan. I lived in the perfect Christian.
It is not Trump's plan. You already know how the basis of her stupidity. You already understand the basis of her stupidity. 2025, that whatever plan, I didn't even read it, okay? It is not Trump's plan. He has vehemently, consistently denounced it. It is not his plan. So stop it. Supposedly, some of his donors, right, included it. Whiskey, mad respect. I mean, Trump, I think Trump is going to, hopefully, with the shit he's saying, hopefully he's going to change, the U.S. for good. He's going to improve the U.S. But that is not his plan. So you already know the basis of her stupidity.
Fundamentalist Mecca world. I survived, I got out. I'm going to tell you how to survive these next 4 years. La Resistance. First, my video yesterday, I'm just going to run through in case you didn't see it. Make sure you have a birth control plan. Make sure you either have Plan B, an IUD, because it is quite possible that they are not going to allow hormonal birth control. Be prepared for that. Second,
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of anyone talk about hormonal birth control or taking away any women's birth control methods. And this is the thing. Abortion is not a birth control method. That is not a birth control method. Stop it. That is idiocy. Okay? So really, no, not a single right. And abortion is not a right of women. But not a single whatever is being taken away from the people. Whatever right you think you have, it's not being taken away from you.
passports. Make sure right now, today, you are going to order a passport if you do not have one. If shit hits the fan, we want to be prepared. I'm not saying it will hit the fan, but we want to be fucking prepared. So.
Oh, and Nicholas, he does seem like he's changing a lot. The things that I'm hearing, like other world leaders, they are like kowtowing, they are bending, they are, they're doing a lot. And then all of his plans, I think there's gonna be big changes.
Get a passport. Make sure on that note that you have 2 IDs, verification with matching last names. So for my married ladies who switch their last names, they are going to make it much, much, much harder for women to vote. And one of the ways they're going to do that is saying that you have to have 2 IDs with matching names, and if they're not identical, you cannot vote. And so if you have your maiden name on one, like your birth certificate, and then you're going by another name, that's not going to work. So
What? No talk about making it hard to vote. The same way you've been voting will be before the election is going to be the same way after it. Hard to vote? It's like, where are you getting this thing?
you need to have 2. For me, I'm getting my passport and I'm changing it to the last name I have now, and that matches my driver's license. So that's 2 forms of ID. That act, we'll learn more in the specifics of what's going to happen with that, and I'll let you know when I know if it's going to go through. Also, divorce. If you have been on the fence in any capacity of divorcing your husband, you're going to do it because after January 20th or whatever, he's going to want to outlaw no-fault divorce. And so
So you're telling, oh, if you want to divorce now. I've been seeing that more and more, right? By these insane women. If you want to divorce right now. Right? Because Trump is going to change no-fault divorce. First, I hope he does. Because here's the thing. Here's my own. Yo, Just, what's up, bro? Thank you for stopping by. Here's the thing where I've heard. I have no real study, but what I've gleaned is that the majority reasonings for divorce is not finances, it's not infidelity, it is no faults. What is it? Irrevocable differences. So that's very vague because that's what women want. Why do women say that? Why do women go for that? Like, the irrevocable difference. Because in my opinion, most women that divorce their husbands, it's not because he cheated on her, and it's not necessarily because of finances. It is because she is bored. It is because she is bored with him. She thinks she's better than him. She thinks she wants out of this marriage, that she can find better, or she doesn't need him, or she's fallen out of love with him. Very superficial shit. Yo, Whiskey, bro, you're insane. Women do like the alimony because they are strong, independent. This is the thing. Some of the richest women in the world, they got their wealth through divorce. That's the insanity of it. Okay? And like I said, why do the women want they're fearing, or these liberal women, these feminists fearing getting rid of no-fault divorce? Because now they can't leave their husband on such superficial reasonings. Like, oh, I don't love him anymore. Like, like I'm bored of him. Yeah, no duh. You should have never been able to do that. You shouldn't ever be able to leave the man you committed to just because you fell out of love with him. Just because you're bored of him. I hope to God that Trump will make it a thing that get rid of no-fault divorces.
you need to get divorced now, ladies, if there's any doubt in your mind. If you're in the LGBTQ plus community.
Doubt? How about change that doubt? Fix it. Talk it out. Not just get divorced.
You are going to get yourself to a blue state that will vow to protect you. New Jersey has already said that they are going to protect trans and gay rights. They did almost turn red. Maryland is going to protect. California is going to protect. Get to some states where you are going to be protected. And now, how are we going to fight this motherfucker? Lots of ways. A lot of people are talking about the parallel.
Here's the thing. Would I complain if, let's say, all the alphabet people, all the feminist women, all the insane women, all the feminist men move to states like California, move to states like New Jersey, would I complain? No, I wouldn't. I hope they do. I hope they do. Because here's the thing where although PA, which I live in PA, is technically a Democrat city, they voted red. PA voted red, okay? So I hope that these people, the left, all the people of the left, sees that, and you know what? Leave to states like California, because California, although it's California, New York is a very rich state, they're going down. That state is becoming more and more like a garbage. Okay? Yes, they are rich states because they have rich people in it, but they are going down. More trash, more violence, more just things are just getting worse as those states, go on. So I hope all the liberals will move into those states. I really do.
Between the US now and Germany then, and I see those parallels. What historians have said is that one of the reasons that Mustache Dude could do what he did was that people stayed silent. People hid, people were scared.
Is she comparing Trump to Hitler? This is the absolute audacity to compare a man that's never... It's like that. No matter all the shitty things that you think about Trump, to compare him to a actual dictator, actual committer of mass murder, is insane.
And so I need us to be brave, to be bold, to be big, to embrace what all of the women before us have gone through to get us all the rights that we have now, to put on our bootstraps and let's go. So what we're going to do, we're going to join lobbies. Yesterday I joined a lobbyist group. It is for women and especially for helping women of color and for combating violence of women, and it also has to help with immigration. What these lobby groups do, it's not hard. You can donate literally $35 for the year or even nothing. They're going to tell you bills that are coming into Congress so that we're aware, and they're going to tell you if those bills are for women, for against women, and they're going to say, call your representatives, call your senators, tell them you want this bill passed. If you are staying in a red state because you have to, custody or whatever, you especially need to be in these lobbyist groups, because your red Republican representatives and senators, those are the ones that we need to go with the Democrats on policies and bills that are going to come through Congress. This is what we have to do. So you have sway, because the only thing that these politicians want is power, and if they are hearing the majority of women in their state saying, I will not vote for you if you do not vote yes on this bill, that is going to scare them. They want to be in power, and that is the advantage that we have, and we are going to milk it for all it's worth.
It's not worth much. It's not worth much. Here's the thing. What I love about this past election, okay? What I love about this past election, it has shown that although these crazy women do have a voice, they don't have the voice of the majority. What the past election have shown, Trump has won the House, the Senate, the popular vote, and the electoral vote. Clean sweep. And he didn't win it by a small margin. He won it by a decent one. So, what that tells you, okay, is that the majority of people support Trump and his views. So, she can join all these, whatever groups she wants to join, because it's her right to do. It don't mean that they have a voice that should be or needs to be heard. Because honestly, you don't count for much. You don't count for much.
We're going to volunteer at places specifically that help immigrants and undocumented people. We are going to volunteer and use our time. And if you are a white woman, we are going to use our privilege to protect people of color and undocumented workers. That is what we are going to do with our privilege. We are not going to hide. We are going to be brave and be bold and speak up. We're going to build community. So make sure you are building community, especially with people of color and with undocumented people, so that way we can have a safety net for each other. And most of all, what we are going to do is not fucking.
I think white liberal women are the most entitled women around. They are the most entitled women around. White liberal democratic leftist women are the most entitled women around. They're so deluded. It is just absolutely insane. I think they are the definition of narcissists.
Stay silent.
Yes, I secretly I think they're the most racist, because honestly, they think that they have more privilege. They believe they constantly push out this narrative. They have more privilege than other groups. They are better privileged than the blacks, than the Asians, the Mexicans, whatever. They are more privileged. What the hell is like, who gives a shit that you're white? What is that going to do? What is that doing? It's like, but they believe it. These women constantly push the narrative of race. Everything's about race. Everything's about gender. Everything's about sexuality. So you are the ones who pushing it. You are the one who makes it an issue. Yo, Whiskey, thank you again. This chick is very naive. Very rich and justified. I mean, she but that's the thing. Honestly, she is naive, entitled, sheltered, okay? Most likely a well-to-do middle-class family. That's the problem. Middle-class families are raising these sheltered, heavily entitled white women. Liberal white women. They think that they know the world. Yeah, okay. You're so smart. You're so... They think they're God's gift to the earth.
We are going to be brave. We are going to be bold. We are going to take our fucking country back. And we are going to do it just as...
How? You are the minority. You lost. How you would take... This is the thing. How will you take the country back when you are the minority? You are very few people. The majority of the U.S. supported Trump. Majority. Take back...
The millions and millions of women have done it before. And we are going to do it for our daughters, and we are going to do it for the country.
I swear to God, I hope this woman doesn't have kids. I hope, it's like, the delusion. But you know what? There probably will be a feminist man that will wipe this insane woman up. Great. And that is why I'm a big supporter of the 4B movement, because I hope that women like this will swear off men for the rest of their life. I hope so. I really do. Because these women do not need to reproduce. So, yeah, these insane ass women. What do you guys think? I thought this was an interesting clip because, like I said, we will have plenty of clips like this down the road, because women, that whole Trump victory has made these women so insane. So insane. So we will have plenty to react to. Okay? So what do you guys think about that one? Yes, simps are the real... I mean, it's like... This is the thing. I've said this before, where I support good men. I don't support all men. Plain and simple. There's plenty of bad apples. There's plenty of shitty men. Plenty of delusional men. Plenty. So I will never say I support all men. I support good men. Plain and simple. So it's just the reality of the world that not all men are good men, you know, and not all men really deserve to be supported.
And being protectors and providers is because
all right, so this is a long one, okay? This is a bit of a long one. I have two clips. One with this woman spouting up her stupidity, but another one that will show you why a woman like this will spout her stupidity. Okay. But yeah, let's check this one out. But like I said, this is a long one, so I'm not gonna run it through. Let the whole clip play through because this is like a 6-minute clip. So I'm gonna react to it, break it down, give my opinion while we watch it together.
one of the biggest lies women have been told is that men are supposed to be providers and be protectors. The reason why women are having such a hard time finding men being protectors and providers is because they're not protectors and providers. Women,
first of all, men are protectors and providers. Today, men don't need to be providers and protectors. Today. Years in the past, okay, men found purpose. Men find direction, reasoning to be providers and protectors because women qualify for it. Women qualify for men that will provide and protect for them. Because yes, that's society. Women weren't treated with the rights that they do now, okay? So, men made up for it. Because here's the thing. Whatever rights, the privileges women have now, men gave it to them. Men gave the rights to women, right? To live the strong, independent life you have, men gave you that right. So, since they gave you that right, it also comes along with, well, now men don't need to be providers and protectors for you because you are strong, independent. You can do your shit yourself. So yes, the narrative, the ideology is changing. Men don't need to be providers and protectors. But here's the thing. It is ingrained into men's, in my opinion, into most men's genealogy. Men are naturally providers and protectors. I'm not saying all men, but I think the majority of men are natural providers and protectors. But women, modern day women, do not qualify for providers and protectors. They don't. Because one, they're shitty women. Women nowadays are shitty women. And two, to be honest, they do it themselves. Buy rights. Why would you? You're not worse off than men, okay? Women aren't worse off than men. Women can buy their own house, pay their own bills, make their own mistakes. So you don't need a man to provide for you and protect you. Just buy a gun. Buy a gun. So really, you don't need a man to protect you. So, although men, in my opinion, majority of men are natural providers and protectors, women don't qualify for it and they don't need it. So a lot of modern day men, they don't see the reasonings to be providers and protectors. Although men are natural providers and protectors, they want to. Because here's the thing, in my opinion, why there's a loneliness epidemic in men, why the youth, the young men are having problems, they are directionless. Young men are directionless. Young men are having problems. They don't know what to do in life, what's the goals, what the purpose. Because here's the thing. Like it or not, men's purpose are women. Like it or not, men's purpose are women. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneeze on stream. Men's purpose is women. So for the longest, within men's ideology, genealogy, it is to provide and protect for women. You get the job, you work hard to provide and protect your woman, your family. Nowadays, women don't. Thank you, Nicholas. Nowadays, women don't need men for that. So a lot of men are directionless. A lot of men don't know what they should do. This is why I want my channel to help men think that, yes, being a provider and protector is a good thing. It is a special thing. It is something that men should give to the women that deserve it. But please understand, if women can be selfish, you should be too. You should be too. Because at the end of the day, if you do not think about yourself as men, nobody will. So please care about your own happiness. Your own happiness should be first, but that doesn't mean you sacrifice the love and care and the happiness of the women and the children that you love as well. Okay? So
Men are the protectors and the providers. We can hit this subject from so many different angles, but we can just talk about most women's experiences with men and how it disproves everything that we've been told about what men are supposed to do. Providing, okay? If men were such providers, okay? If they were just willing to just take care of the collective, how is it that men have most of the wealth, in America at least? Men have most of the wealth in America, but yet there's homeless, there's unemployed, there's all these abandoned houses. These billionaires, these famous men, they have enough money to eradicate homelessness. Mother Teresa was the one that used her accolades and used her good to provide for other people. The only reason why men even donate to charity is because they get to use it as a tax.
first of all, Mother Teresa didn't eliminate anything. Helping other people didn't eliminate anything. And what the hell? Your idiocy. It's like even the billionaires cannot eliminate homelessness, cannot eliminate starvation. They can't eliminate it. It's just the human experience. It's part of the human experience. And it's like, this is the thing. This is why women are confused. Being a provider and protector does not mean you provide and protect for strangers. Provide and protector does not mean charity. It's not philanthropy. Okay? Being a provider and protector, you provide and you protect for your woman, for your offspring. That is the meaning of provide and protector. It is not your job to provide and protect for strangers. That's not how it is. These people are not saint. Okay? Comparing men to Mother Teresa, most women aren't Mother Teresa. Okay? Yo, Whiskey, you are amazing. Bro, you are so, God, you are amazing, bro. I never thought of myself as particularly masculine man, but I was a medic in the 3ID. I was in Iraq and was in combat. I got the CMB. Bro, thank you for your service. Wow. Here's the thing. I never call myself like a masculine man or an alpha man, shit like that. To be honest, I think men in general are a bit of both. Beta, alpha, whatever. I think men are just even toned, in my opinion. We don't need to be super duper masculine. We don't. It's just unrealistic that every man has to be crazy masculine. No, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're a man or not. Okay? Super masculinity is not the definition of a man, in my opinion. So yeah, but bro, Whiskey, thank you for your service, and you're amazing, bro. You're amazing.
Tax write-off. They don't actually genuinely want to provide for anyone. If men were actually...
Again, homeless is not men's responsibility. especially not individual men's responsibility. The insanity of that logic is so stupid.
Providers, why is it that they make all of this rhetoric saying, well, I don't want her to get half of my money if we divorce? So you mean to tell me the woman that went through all of this shit with her body changing, postpartum depression, giving up her career, giving up her friends, moving away from her family, deserves to be thrown out onto the street with no resources available for you to give her? But yet
if she left him, it's like you see, this is another thing where women neglect. Did he not give her resources when they were together? It's like, did she not benefit from it? And here's the thing, it's the insanity here, okay? And women say, oh, they got pregnant, they ruined their body for him. No, you didn't do it for him. You did it for your kids, okay? You did it for yourself as well. It is amazing that when women talk about kids, say that they did it for the man. So is this not your kids too? You didn't want it? That's the insanity of women. This is the thing where I dealt with my baby mama, that's an insanity. Is that women like this will say, oh, I did, you need to pay child support for your kids. When it comes to money, when it comes to shit, it's your kids. But when you want to discipline or, whatever with your kids, it's our kids or it's my kids, as in the women. It's like you pick and choose when it's his, like, oh, you got pregnant. That's on him, right? I did it for you. But, oh, when you want to raise your kid how you want to raise them, no, it's my kids. You can't do this for my kids. That's the insanity of women. Absolute idiocy. And it's like, again, to think that if you left the man, you deserve something. It's like, here's the thing. Men aren't forcing women to be stay-at-home women. What I've seen and heard, majority of the time, women choose and want to be stay-at-home wives, stay-at-home mothers. They choose it. The majority, again, my opinion, the majority of the time, they say to their husbands that they want to give up their career, give up their job, to be stay-at-home wives, to be stay-at-home mothers. Okay? So it's not like a man is forcing you to give up your career, your job. They're not. And they're not forcing you to divorce the man. So now that if you divorce him, that don't mean that you qualify for his protection and provision. You're not with him anymore. It's the insanity that this woman is stupid. To think that men need to protect and provide for strangers, and they need to protect and provide for women that will leave him? No. That's one thing I hate about divorce. If you choose to leave him, you don't deserve nothing. Now, if he, right, in a situation where, okay, I may agree, if he chose to leave you, if the man chose to leave you, and you are a stay-at-home mom, you are a stay-at-home wife, he made the money, he chose to leave you, fine, I agree. I think that a man should pay in that situation. But if you divorced him, you left him, you deserve nothing. Go back into the working world. Be an adult.
I'm supposed to believe that you're the provider? Even with child support, even with freaking child support, they have a child and they don't even want to provide for that child. Women provide a safe space for men to be able to be and feel comfortable. Men don't provide any of that. Women provide for their children.
Really? Do they? Do women really provide a safe space for men? Because I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Because why? Women in general don't give a shit about men's feelings. Give a shit if men feel safe or wanted or cared about. And how many times have you heard sexless marriages? Women actually make marriages a hellhole. Women actually make marriage shitty.
as they're the main caretaker. The woman provides.
Here's the thing, right? Whiskey is correct. Alimony and child support is abhorrent. I believe if you divorce, one, you don't deserve no money. Especially if women are the ones who file for it. You deserve no money. Go back into the working world. Two, it should be 50-50. He should have time with his kids equal to how much time you have. When the children's with you, you protect and provide your kids. When the children's with him, he protects and provides for the kids. He doesn't need to help you, right? When you have time with the kids. Just like you're not helping him when he has time with the kids. Automatically 50-50.
A man status, okay? That's why it's called a trophy wife, okay? He can get married and have this beautiful little thing that he just totes around all over the place with him to make him look good, okay? Now, let's talk about protecting. If men were such protectors.
Most women are not trophy wives. Most women, the majority of women, are not trophy wives.
How come 1.1 million men are in jail right now? Why is it that our protection as women, our protection from women has to be because of other men? Men don't have to protect women from other women. Men have to protect women from other men. Yet during war, who are the biggest casualties of war? Women and children. Also, men only believe that protection is physical. They don't count protection in any other sense. When a man cheated on you, he wasn't protecting your feelings. He wasn't protecting your emotions. When he gaslit you and love bombed you and made all these false promises.
Sorry about that. I don't know why. Hopefully it's okay. All right. Hopefully it's okay that OBS is, I don't know, it was acting up. Okay, so yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. What I was saying. Oh, yeah, no duh. Men know the reality. Yes, there are bad men and good men. Men know that. That is reality. In the world that we live in, men won't disappear. So what? Like, live in reality. Men know that there are good men and bad men out there. Your man should be protecting you from other men. So, that's reality. And second of all, you comparing your emotion, like men not protecting you from, men do that as well. Men do that. But the problem is, women consistently go for shitty men. They go for shitty men and they blame all men. When you go for shitty men and blame all men, it's only your fault.
When he cheated on you and so he didn't use a condom and so he brought back something to you, he wasn't even protecting your physical state. I was watching this show on Netflix. It's called The Most Hated Man on the Internet. It is about this man. This is crazy. This happened in the early 2000s, I think like 2011. So not early, but mid 2000s. This man created a website where he hacked into mostly women's emails and he leaked all their nudes. He created a forum for these women and men to be humiliated online, being called all types of derogatory comments. One of the women who was on the website, her stepfather happened to be a lawyer. She told her mother about the situation first, and her mother stopped at nothing to find out who this man was and to try to contact him as to figure out how these images were leaked because she didn't send them to anybody. And she also was curious on how to get these images taken down to protect her daughter's reputation. Because this site also had the addresses of the people's photos that were leaked, their phone number, their parents' work place of employment. All of their privacy had been put on display publicly for everyone to see. So given the fact that the girl that was on the site, her stepfather is a lawyer, her and her mother figure, well, since what we're doing isn't working, let's go to the man to see if he can protect us. What does her stepfather say? That's a lawyer. Oh, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. There's nothing you can really do. People will forget about it. It took for the family to receive death threats because since the husband didn't do anything, the stepdad didn't do anything, the mother felt obligated to just keep trying to investigate and create her own case so that she can get her daughter's images taken down. Because of this, they were sent all of these threats, all of these unaliving threats, all of these threats from the guy that created the website. It wasn't until then that the stepfather decided to do anything. And so he ended up calling the lawyer of the man that had the site and threatened the lawyer, and her images ended up getting taken down. When you're with a man and he's treating you poorly,
You know, what I find one of the most stupid things about women, at least women like this, is that they love to compare shitty men, or they like to make a blatant idea, like talk about shitty men, but pretty much put a blanket statement on all men or most men. Let's say when she said, 1 point whatever million is in jail. Okay, so what? There's over 165 million men in the U.S. alone. 1 million is nothing, right? But this is the thing where it always goes back to pick better. Pick better. There are other men out in the world. It is only your fault that you pick shitty men. Plain and simple. Your fault.
cheating on you, he's disrespecting you. What does he expect you to do? He expects for you to protect his reputation because he don't want you telling anyone what he's doing to you. You'll never be disappointed by a man ever in your life when you just believe who the fuck they really are. In honor of it being...
This is the thing, and we're you're gonna see with the next clip. And that's the thing. It's like, where's the other men? Like, it's women can always pick just one man or these specific men. You can never do a blanket statement because it's not true. In my opinion, most men are good men. Most men. And this is why I said women like this. This is why higher body counts, older age, more life experience, shitty ideology like leftist, feminist, democratic, right? Those women are red flags because they have become, because of the experience they had in life, it's just made them worse. Why did I say that?
Years old, never been married before.
Because of shit like this.
Most husbands hate their wives. They do. I danced for 4 years. I stripped for 4 years. I danced from 2011 to 2015.
So the basis of her logic comes from a stripper. As a stripper, more than likely, you meet the worst of the worst men. At least in the morally relationship worst. Okay, I'm not talking about these are worst human beings. I'm talking about these are usually, on average, these men are not necessarily the best of the best when it comes to relationship viewpoint. All right, these men are not necessarily the image of the best husband, best boyfriend, whatever. They're not necessarily, okay? I'm not saying all men that goes to strip clubs are shitty men. No. But again, when you build your viewpoint on men on the basis of the men you find in strip clubs, as a stripper, should I trust your logic? Should I trust your viewpoints? I don't think so. So no duh, you have a shitty point of view of men because of your profession. You will only attract the shitty people, right? On average, in a strip club. You think you find morally sound men in the strip club on average? I don't think so. And this is the thing where, again, I've said it. Women's life experience only make them worse. Because on average, women do stupid shit the longer they live in life. They do more stupid shit. And honestly, women don't get wiser with age. They don't gain more wisdom with age. They just become illogical.
I know everything there is to know about men, okay? I've never been naive to the bullshit.
You know everything there is to know about men because you were a stripper for a few years. Yeah, let's trust that logic.
I found out male nature for what it was at 19 years old. Never been married before. Don't want to ever be married. Don't ever want to have children. I've just seen too much. I know men too much. My father has also been very honest with me about male nature and just with him being honest just with his own lifestyle and just how he operates as a man. And even...
You judge your basis on a poor father and your time as a stripper. Right. You judge your logic on a poor father and your life as a stripper.
The men that he surrounds himself around, how they operate.
And exactly. Her father had failed her. Her father has failed her. Look at this, right? One thing you already know, she's a stripper. You think her father did a good job? So really, are you surprised that her father wasn't a beacon of morality, of good parenting? So really, yes, her father did a shitty job.
And one thing that I noticed at the strip club is that all the married men would trauma dump on me about their wives. How they weren't attracted to their wives anymore. A lot of them lose attraction for their wives after they have children. They start to feel very neglected after their wife has children, and a lot of them complain about how they their wives let themselves go. They're fat, they're overweight, they don't look as pretty anymore. They bicker a lot.
Let me say this, okay? A man that doesn't know how to control his situation, he wasn't in control of it to begin with. But I gotta say this. It is funny. Let's say with her reasoning, where a lot of men lose attraction for their wives. Women never understand this. Men are obligated to still be the providers and protectors. They're obligated to still provide for their family throughout. Women are allowed to lose the thing that men are attracted to, women's looks. That's what attracts men. Yet it is fine for women to lose that, to get fatter, get less attractive over time. It is fine, right? Men have to deal with that, and women support it. Women don't talk nothing about it. But men are always held to the standard that he needs to still provide. He needs to still be the same. He needs to hold on to whatever his vows, his promises, the standards she set for him, right? The standards that he achieved for her, right? He's holding by what it is to be a man. But for her, it is okay to let herself go. It's definitely not okay for a man to let himself go or, I don't know, shirk his responsibilities. But it's okay for women to, have sexless marriages, be less attractive, be more annoying, be more neglectful of the husband. It is okay.
They fight a lot, they nag a lot, they complain a lot. And I think that this is very important information for a lot of women to understand and know, because I just did a video about this. But too many women believe that because their husband hasn't left them, that their husband likes them. And that couldn't be any further than the truth. This is why most of the demographic of, men that are buying escorts and OnlyFans and stuff like that, most of them are married. Most of I always joke around and I always say, there's no man more single than a married man. And the reason why men that are married cheat so much is because they were sold a dream too. They were, through patriarchy, they were sold a dream too. And they were sold the dream that they were going to get all their needs met from one woman. They were going to get their emotional, their sexual, the domestic things taken care of. They were told that they just needed one woman to do that. And then they quickly realized that that's not the case. And we also have to realize that internally, men struggle a lot. Men don't know how to emotionally regulate on their own. They have to have a woman to help them feel comfortable to, emotionally regulate. And so
men don't. Men don't. In my opinion, weak men do. Weak men do. Here's the thing where, in all honesty, I think what makes a man strong is him knowing how to handle his emotions. And it takes time. It takes, honestly, a good father as well. It takes a good father to teach his son how to handle his emotions. So, in my opinion, weak men do not know how to handle his emotions. And I think that we have a serious problems of more and more men that do not know how to handle his emotions. Weak men do not know how to handle their emotions. Plain and simple. This is why, in all honesty, I hate all the backlash and all the hate that the manosphere, these men communities have. Because in my opinion, these men communities, it helps other men. Because I can tell you this, I do not do it where I hate on women. Not. I do it where men need to understand women. Men need to be able to in control of their emotion. Because here's the thing. Being logical when you're talking about women helps you handle your emotions. Yes, I may be emotional because, again, these talking points of these women make you emotional, but that doesn't mean that, oh my God, I'm going to hate on women or be emotional outside. No, I'm being emotional because I am allowed, and I should be allowed to express my emotions. But it's also between actions. I'm not going to be showing hate or showing violence to people, right? This is the thing where being expressive of your emotion is being able also to handle your emotions. Men should be allowed to be expressive. We're not. But here's the thing where we're not getting crazy on her emotions. I'm not going out to women and like blasting them, yelling at them, maybe even being violent to them. No, I'm not. And also, I'm in control of my emotions when you talk to other people. I'm talking to the camera. I'm talking to my brother. So it's kind of different.
And realize that the vessel can never be filled. The vessel is going to be, it's insatiable. It's insatiable, the need that they have for women and multiple women. And
Nicholas said this, right? That's why weak men can't handle themselves in a fight. Go straight to the pew-pew. I do agree with that. Weak man is like, whatever. You lose. But you're a man of honor. You're a man that no need to go towards that level extreme.
a lot of them don't like their wives. A lot of them don't. Most of them are just tolerating it. They're just...
Let me say this. Saying a lot of men don't like their wives. I think the key thing is, like, it's not that a lot of men don't like their wives. A lot of men don't like their situation. Because in my opinion, just my opinion, they obviously like them because they married them. Problem is the situation has changed. A lot of times, like I said, women, they don't care about their looks later on because let's be honest, a lot of men, they go for the women that they want to marry because of because of the looks. But they also, their personality gets worse. How they treat the man gets worse. Sexless marriages, that's a common thing. So I think it's men, they don't like their situation, not because they don't like their wife.
Tolerating their wife in a marriage because they still get some benefit. They do. They still get some benefit. And also a lot of men suffer from male character syndrome. A lot of them, they don't want to be the one to bite the bullet to get a divorce because they don't want to be seen as the bad guy. They rather just have the wife file for divorce and be the one that can just take.
In my opinion, men don't file for divorce because one, they don't want the idea of failure. Two, they will sacrifice their own happiness for the happiness of their family. In my opinion, men will sacrifice their own happiness for the happiness of their family, right? For the stability of their kids, stability of their family. Men know that it is better in a two-parent household. Men know it.
Heat for breaking up the family. But that is one thing that stripping taught me about men, and that's one reason why I would never get married. If you really were to be a fly on the wall with men and their conversations about women and the conversations about their wives, a lot of women would change their tune on how they view marriage, because I can guarantee you that men aren't viewing it the same way as you. Men aren't, they're saying like, oh, I just fell in love with her and like that's the reason. No, like that's just their politically correct answer. That's just the answer that they have to give so that it will be palatable for people. But when the doors are closed, when the mics are off, when the cameras aren't rolling, and they're in a safe.
First of all, like I said, your logic, the knowledge you learn from stripping, I question that. Not really it's not really sustainable. Not really good basis of logic, knowledge. Second of all, to listen to men that have been beaten down, men that are jaded, men that don't know how to regulate, don't know how to honestly, the men that are suffering in their marriages, well, it speaks a lot about them. He's not in control of his life. These men are not in control of their life. They're not in control of, they're not in control of their marriages. They are not the leaders of their family. They're not the head of their household. These men, they're weak ass men.
Space. They're not saying that that's the reason why they even married the woman in the first place. It's because of something that they're benefiting from in some way, shape, or form. It has nothing to do with the actual woman herself. I'm going to make a series of these videos about telling you guys what the strip club has taught me about men.
Oh, that's so stupid. If you listen to her, what the strip club has taught her. First of all, in relationship, people do things because it benefits each other. Who goes into a relationship where you get zero benefits? I mean, even a benefit of love is a benefit. Love is a benefit. So really, it's the ridiculous of it. This is a thing where, in all honesty, listen to, like I said, the jadedness, the trauma of life. You know it has hit this woman. She is pure misogyny, pure misandry, right? You know the energy. And that's why I show this. This is the thing where, honestly, trauma, life experience for women just makes them worse. So, what do you guys think?
being cold and me wearing my mink, I want to make sure you guys watch the video.
First.
My father, I ain't gonna lie, you heard?
You know, this is the thing where, like you saw with the other clip, is that at the end of the day, the biggest thing is about who you choose. Goes to who you choose. We as human beings, and I think a lot of women can never understand, choose better. Accept it. If you chose bad, you chose bad. Learn from it. Choose better. Because we have a problem where, honestly, women are choosing shitty men. So we'll see why I said that. Let's check this one out.
Quick question, yo. Which one of your parents are most likely to cheat first?
My father, I ain't gonna lie, you heard? My father, you heard me get a draw, you heard? Legit.
My dad.
Why you say that?
He be with girls every single day. My mom doesn't know. It's like he got like 5 girls at home right now, probably.
Father.
Why you say that?
Happened before.
Huh?
Happened before.
How did it happen?
I don't know. I was 8.
Shit, my dad. My dad. Hell yeah. My dad. My dad. My pops.
Why you say your pops?
I don't know. He be chilling. You feel me? And my mom, she kind of a housewoman. So she don't like going out too much.
None of them, cause they married. If you really,
you being innocent or you staying out of this? Like which?
I'm being innocent.
My father.
Why you say that?
Yeah, dude. He a cheater.
So Mom Duke's just innocent.
Yeah, all she do is sleep. She'll be outside.
Ooh, my father.
Quick question, yo.
You know, now, in all honesty, it doesn't necessarily matter about black people, white people, whatever. Cheating I think, is universal. But, yeah, I mean, this is a thing where we need to understand. Choose better. Like, be more serious with who you choose. Be more serious, because here's the thing. In all honesty, statistically, men and women cheat about the same, right? Women are just, I think, about better at it. We need to understand. I think especially women, black women, it don't matter, right? But women need to understand. You need to choose better. You need to be so serious about who you lay with. Who you lay with. This is a thing where I hate that, you know, we have destroyed tradition where, you know, the whole fact that women do not have high body counts back in the day. Women do not have, long periods of, I'm dating this man, I'm dating this, rosters, hookup culture, I just have sex without marriages, have kids without marriage, all this shit. What does that produce you? You are now having kids by the players, the bad boys, the Pookies, the Ray Rays. You are having kids by shitty men. When your kid sees their father as something so low value. Oh, my father's a cheater. My father has plenty of other women. Really? It's like, imagine this. You think that image of who their father is, you think you're producing good future men? You think you're producing good future men? These little boys will turn into those men. This is the thing what women don't understand. You are literally creating future baby daddies. Future shitty ass men. Yeah, I mean, like, seriously, these boys will become baby daddies. These boys become street boys, right? Street men. Like, jail or the grave. You don't understand why it matters so much to find, get, and be upstanding, morally sound people. And be with morally sound people. You don't understand it, because here's the thing. You women like this that have children like this, go for men like this, you are creating the next shitty ass generation.
Which one of your parents are most likely to cheat first?
My father, I ain't gonna lie, you heard? My father, you heard me get a draw, you heard? Legit.
My dad.
Why you say that?
He be with girls every single day. My mom doesn't know. It's like he got like 5 girls at home right now, probably.
Father.
It's like, it's like, and this is the thing where women can't understand, and I feel bad for these boys. I do, because now I can predict the future of these boys. And that's the thing. Yes, they're being honest. They know how shitty their dad is. This is the thing. You picked him. This is the thing where women, whiskey, bro, you're crazy. My parents were married for 50 years. My father was in the USMC in World War II. Wow. After he was in the FBI during the 50s, my parents were in a partnership as both were involved in providing a safe house to communist double agents. God damn. Man, whiskey, you. Wow, even your parents have lived quite the life. But that's the thing where, that's the thing. We're not, I said this, toxic people are attracted to toxic people. When the parents are shitty, you will produce shitty people. It sounds like, whiskey, your parents were amazing. And I think it produced another amazing person. And this is the thing where those people, how amazing the whiskey is, people like that deserves or should be produced in the next generation. Should be produced in the next generation. Boy, whiskey, I hope that you have kids. I hope that, because people like that should be produced in the next generation. Not this. See that? Yes. A very good man. How none of these kids are saying that their father was a good man. Sounds like a lot of these kids see that their father was a shitty man. And that's a shame. That's a shame right there. This is why right here. What Whiskey said, no kids. This is why I create this channel. Because this is the problem. We have good men. Good men. Women don't choose these men. Women don't choose these men. Okay? Men that are morally sound. Men that focus on building themselves. Men that has a history of morally sound parents, morally sound decisions. Right? This is the problem. Women don't choose these men. What do women choose? I.e., men like this, that their children know how more immoral, how shitty their parents are, their father is. That's the insanity. That is the insanity.
Oh, you say that?
Happened before.
Huh?
Happened before.
How did it happen?
I don't know. I was 8.
Shit, my dad. My dad. Hell yeah. My dad. My dad.
And you know what? I can say the same thing. My father is a shitty man. And that's why I feel for these kids. I really do. I really do. And women don't understand why it is so important for them to choose better. It is so important for women to choose better. Because honestly, because you chose shitty, there is a higher chance that you will produce shitty men. you are producing the next generation of shitty men. I mean, I thank God, right? I thank life for keeping me as close to the straight and narrow as possible. But it took a lot of effort. Because I wasn't, to be honest, I was never the type, the talkative type, the player type. I was never that type anyway. So I'm very far from who my dad is. Right? I'm not like him. I'm very far from him. But the problem is that is not necessarily a common thing. Because a lot of kids see the images of their parents and will most likely, on average, repeat those mistakes. Yo, that's crazy. The book Operation Zolo has your father's name in it? That's crazy.
My pops.
Why you say your pops?
I don't know. He be chilling. You feel me? And my mom, she kind of a housewoman. So she don't like going out too much.
None of them, cause they married. If you really,
you being innocent or you staying out of this? Like, what's...
I'm being innocent.
My father.
Why you say that?
He a dude. He a cheater.
So Mom Duke's just innocent.
Yeah, all she do is sleep. She don't be outside.
Ooh, my father.
Quick question, yo. Which one of your parents are most likely?
And you know what? You wonder why, right? People always wonder why men hold women accountable. Why do men hold women accountable? Because here's the thing. There are shitty men out there. There are shitty men out there. Why do men hold women accountable? Because you need to stop choosing shitty men. Stop expecting, stop wanting, stop hoping shitty men to change. Pick better men. Pick good men. There are good men out there. There are plenty of good men out there. Stop picking shitty men. At the end of the day, it is women who, the ball is in their court. Who do they allow to have the kids with, have their body, have their youth, the years of their life? Women pick that. That's it. I mean, and whiskey show it. How is a man that is a, I mean, I'm not saying I personally know him, but just glancery, amazing family, and seems like a morally amazing man. How does he have no kids? Yet, shitty men have plenty of baby daddy, plenty of baby mamas. That's the thing where, good men, not enough good men are having kids. Because shitty women are picking shitty men. Plain and simple. Where they don't understand the importance of finding good men to create the next generation with. And I think that's sad. And that's why I think that a lot of men are just walking away, because you know what? If women don't want them, what are they going to do? What are good men going to do? These good men, they just know they're not going to force women into it. So I just think that's sad. What do you guys think? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, whiskey, that's a crazy family lineage then. Yo, that's crazy. That's really cool. But yeah, that is depressing. I think family like that,
Date. I'm gonna have to call y'all when I get in.
Shouldn't. Family like that, I feel bad when, they're not. Why family like that's not continuing? That's insane to me. That's really insane to me. Yeah, I just think that's shitty. So, I think that's I think that's it for tonight. I hope you guys like it. I thought it was fun. You know, thank you, Nicholas. Thank you, Whiskey. Whiskey, you're amazing. You are amazing. Thank you for so much support. You supported me so much. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Whiskey, thank you for stopping by. Parasocial, thank you for stopping by, bro. Who else? Anyone else? Yeah. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. See you guys later. Hope you guys like the show. Thank you for all the support. You guys are amazing. Yeah. Love you guys. Hope you guys have a good night. See you guys on the next episode. All right? Later, guys.